We filled up both of the fuel cells too. There's quite a bit of weight on the back of the Jeep. I don't like the look. I mean, this is like a minimal type deal going here, and we still got it. Actually, I hit a bump on the freeway or wherever it was, I can't remember, but it touched right here. So I don't like this kind of situation. I mean, dude, I'll be emptying one of those fuel cells into the Jeep at some point, you know, probably at the campsite in Caliente. So that's 35 pounds off of it. But we just wanted to check the load. This old boy's not going anywhere. You know what I'm saying? I got those lines tied together at the end with a string right here. They're all tied together. That's the garage for the truck, or for the Jeep. We'll show you that. We don't need it in Caliente. Basically, we're staying there for one night, so I'm not going to set up the garage for one night. Plus, they do have canopies there, and I'll probably try to edge close to one of those canopies to be in the shade. But this is a part of the system. This could typically be you know, like the first trip to Idaho could be somewhat similar to this. So, but when you go to Idaho, you're gonna have to stop somewhere along the way and take a break. So, I mean, sleep a night. So all of this shit has to be out of your way so you can sleep. You know what I'm saying? So you can go to sleep. Now, the green bag here, I certainly can put that on the back. You would probably you certainly have to take the propane tank out. You'd have to take this out. And then most of this is food and everything. You could just, you know, you can put it up on top of this bin, this blue bin here, and you can put it on top of the refrigerator when it's time to go to sleep. So it's possible, it can be done. But like I said, you do have to get the generator out of there, and you do have to get the green bag out of there. See that green bag, you could put it on top of this spare tire, and you could tie it down right there. You know, maybe a little cattywampus, maybe, you know, from the handlebar this way, of course, because you got to have the handlebar there, and you could tie it off to that spare tire. That green bag has got some empty water bottles in it. It's got some bungees in it. Sometimes you'd have you might have a full water bottle in there or two, or you might have your chainsaw inside of there. That's possible, but that's basically it. But it is stuff that you do have to take with you, and you certainly have no problem tying it to the spare tire. It doesn't really weigh that much. This here is tied to the spare tire, but none of the weight is on the spare tire mount. It's sitting on top of that rack down there. So just looking for ways to make the trip smoother and easier. You know, when it's time to go to sleep, I don't want to move a billion things out of the way. You know, you could consider, I don't think I would do this, but you certainly could consider the roof rack, because you can definitely put the generator up there and tie it down and leave it there for the whole trip. I'll consider it. It's not likely, but I'll certainly consider it. You know, you're looking at more air resistance there too when you put stuff like that up where the wind hits it. So anyways, just a quick review here. We're on our way to Caliente. I'm gonna actually set up the set up the navigation. I really don't need it, I guess, but I'm gonna set it up anyway. We're not going to Ely today. That's tomorrow. So we're gonna shut this video down. I just wanted to show you, get you up to date on what we got going here. We're gonna definitely have to clean this chain when we get this. This bike has been ridden in the desert quite a bit, so we're gonna clean the chain and oil it when we get there. One of the first things we're gonna do. Also, we're gonna break out our new compressor. We got 2 compressors with us. We're gonna break out the new one and see how it inflates these tires for us. All right, man. What I'm gonna do also is, you know, we're gonna try to eliminate weight. You know, maybe we will have just that little tiny ass compressor boost jumper with us, and that's it. You know, don't take the other 2. It's possible. You know, these are filled with fuel now. I got it at Costco because it was cheap, but you know, you really don't need to fill until you get to where you're going. Anyways, everything's looking good. We got some badass fucking sandwiches for lunch and dinner today, and then breakfast, lunch, dinner tomorrow, essentially. We got some badass donuts, cinnamon rolls for breakfast tomorrow and the next day. Yeah, we got some good food. We got some burgers, so we'll be flipping some burgers on the barbecue, and pancakes, and just regular cereal with milk. We've got that too. So anyways, we're gonna get going now, and we're gonna get on this trip. We're going to Caliente, Collusion, do some mountain biking.